Hey to my awesome women over 40. Y'all look. Y'all know when I bring out the chair, we got some things to talk about. So I actually am trying to make a commitment to do some videos for y'all. So I just came from the gym. So let me show you. This Pilates has changed my life. So I do Pilates 6 days a week. So look, it's tightened up my waist. Oh, I love it. I do Pilates 6 days a week. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at your girl looking good at 46. Then I do 30 minutes cardio. And about 3 days a week, I like to do strength training. So I put up a video about this. I don't know what these are called. These are back rows. And then I do chest pull downs. And then I do this back here for this triceps. Y'all, you get older in this part right here. I don't know, but it be jiggling, baby. And then I do squats. Whew. These squats, y'all. My chiropractor, she asked me, she said, "You've been working on your butt?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, I have." Okay, y'all. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do some more videos. Listen, I don't do great overproduced videos. I do have another channel called Spark Wisdom where I've done that in the past. YouTube has always been a hobby for me. I don't really make money from YouTube. I have a Patreon, which is called the Happy Wife Project, where I go into depth. I try to share a few times a week. I've shared all my videos. I share my husband, he and I just life. I share photos with his face, except, no heart where I'm cutting it out. And I go deeper. And some of the ladies send me messages. I answer questions there. YouTube is fun. This is me getting things literally off my mind, my heart, and my chest that I see going on in society, in the world. I'm in Pilates, I'm in yoga, doing meditative things. And I'm like, oh, I thought of this. There are things I just want to share. So O'Shea Duke Jackson, don't you be coming over here on my channel in the future talking about, oh, she don't even invest time in her YouTube. This is fun. This is not for me to invest time. And I do this because I've been on YouTube since 2009 sharing it. This is fun. And I see a lot now in the atmosphere, or, I don't want to call it the manosphere or the woman sphere, but I see a lot in the atmosphere, YouTube, in the world. I don't have TikTok, Instagram. I don't do anything else but YouTube and LinkedIn. And I see a lot of women sharing information that, in my opinion, is, I don't want to call it inaccurate, but I've learned a lot. I'm not an expert in relationships, but I've been married 3 times. I have all of my children with one man that I was with from 17 until we had our last child, really. So till I'm, almost 30. Then married someone else. I know what I like, what I don't. I know what's worked, what hasn't. And I just believe I can provide insight. So hello, everyone. My real name is Montina. I'm Googleable. I'm LinkedInable. I am so happily married. My husband is so easy to love, honor, respect, and just live life with on this journey. And I have this Just Montina channel because I'm on a mission to help you attract the love that you desire and deserve. And mainly it's women over 40. You younger women, I have daughters, literally one married in her 20s, and another one engaged and will be married in her 20s. I have a son that is a father that wants to actually get married to the mother of his child. So, I mean, I've raised children that enjoy relationships, and that's not because I got it all the way right, because I'm in my 3rd marriage. Okay, so again, I'm just sharing. And I decided to start doing some more videos because, number one, I'm coming home from the gym. I need to go take my shower and get dressed because I have meetings. So I'm not going to be long, but I figured a quick 5 minutes would be helpful for you all. And then if you want to go deeper with me, join the Happy Wife Project. Look, it's tiers for everyone. It's not expensive, but you need someone to help you navigate in the relationship arena, dating landscape over 40. It is not what you think it is. And I'm talking to many of you all, and you don't understand. You don't get what you want. You get what you qualify for. Many of you don't understand that the men that you want don't want you. And so you're literally spinning your wheels. You're wasting your time. You don't know what you want. You don't know how to choose. And it's now to the point where some of you all are just, you're frustrated. I don't even want to call you delusional, even though some of you are, but you're so frustrated. But you are making mistakes that are costing you a lot of time that you don't have in your 40s. It's costing you money that you should be saving and investing in your 40s. And it's just frustrating you to the point where you're joining the forces of women that complain about men, that are negative Nancy's. And you should be over on the side with women that are like the damsels in damn distress, is what I call them, where they're getting what they want. They're attracting the love they desire and deserve. They are getting men that are providers, protectors, and producers. And they are feminine, fun, friendly women that really get and understand the assignment. There are still men out here that want to marry. Now, they're men typically that have already been married. They married in their 20s and 30s. Their wives are unhappy or comfortable or just whatever the case is, and they decided to divorce them. 80% of divorces are initiated by women. A lot of men, in their 20s and 30s were in interracial relationships. Divorces with white women, I don't even know if it's black men, white women, but with white women are they have the highest divorce rate. And I want to say it's black men with white women. So now these men are like, oh, I want to come back to the other side. Now I want to deal with a sister. And they want to deal with you, but you're making it very, very difficult for them to choose you. Okay. Because you're like, oh, they want younger women. There's a reason why they want younger women. They want the energy and the peacefulness and joy that younger women bring to a relationship. So I have a few things I'm going to create short videos for, but I decided to create this video because they did deserve some depth to them. And I'm just going to be kind of quick on this. So, first of all, Getting to I Do is a relationship book that I highly recommend. There are about 50 plus books I share in my Happy Wife Project. It's called thehappywifeproject.com. And I try to leave the link in the description bar and also the comments. You got to read. You don't know how to choose these men. You all are like, I don't want to take care of a man. I don't even know you all are meeting men in their 50s that want taken care of. Like that blows my mind. I know in 20s and 30s, but 50s, where are y'all meeting men in their 50s that expect women to take care of them? Because these are typically traditional men. So I find it hard to believe, but y'all are saying you're meeting them, so I guess you are. Now, here's the thing. Get this book, read it, and decide if you want to be masculine energy or feminine energy. Now, many of you all, when I say masculine, like I'm feminine. You may look feminine and still be masculine. I've always been a girly girl. You go back on my YouTube videos in 2009, check out Spark Wisdom, honey. I am a girly, 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 girly girl. Pink, yellow, reds, whites, don't want to open no doors. But I still had masculine energy in relationships because I run a business. Business inherently is masculine. You don't make millions of dollars. You don't climb the corporate ladders. You all don't do well in business. You all don't get these PhDs and you don't have masculine energy because pursuit is masculine. Success is masculine. Okay. Those are energies. Understand feminine energy, you just be, versus masculine energy does. If you have raised kids by yourself, you are doing. If you've taken care of elderly parents, you are doing. If you've taken care of disabled siblings, you are doing. And you carry masculine energy. So again, she'll help you understand which one is it that you want to be, because there's no right or wrong if you decide to pay bills, if you decide to take care of a man. Some of y'all are like, I'm going to take care of no man. There are men out here that are house husbands because the woman chooses to go out and pursue success. It's all right. I don't judge. Y'all do you. Okay. For me, these are the things I'm going to talk about in the short videos. So if you don't want to watch this long video, go watch the short videos. If you're watching the short videos and you wanted to see the long video, hey there, hey. My videos are also tailored for women. So men, if y'all feel like, I'm all over, women are like spaghetti, men are like waffles. I know that. These videos are really for women. All right, so here's the thing. Do you know how to choose men? Many of you all don't. I didn't know how to choose a man in my 20s, not even in my 30s. I understand how to choose men now based on a few different factors. I go into depth in the Happy Wife Project. Some of those factors are I like men that have jobs, okay? I don't want an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur. I am an entrepreneur. I teach entrepreneurs. I provide advice and mentorship to entrepreneurs through colleges, through entrepreneurship centers. I don't want an entrepreneur because there's too many highs and too many lows, and there is a lot of mental anguish that goes along with it. It's tough. So I know that the choice for me had to be a certain type of man. My husband is retired military. My husband works for the government. My husband had a retirement pension, all of that security in terms of what I needed, the stability that comes along with that, the discipline that comes along with that, the commitment that comes along with that. My husband's not loosey goosey. very traditional in nature. So, do you understand how to choose men? Because many of you, I talk with you, you want a lot of time from a man. You don't get a lot of time from working men. Quality time versus quantity time is very different. Quality time, men that have time are men that probably are broke. Okay. And again, or let's just not say broke. They're just men that are very comfortable. Some of y'all, I don't want a man that's comfortable. Well, you might get one. There's honor in work. Maybe they've maxed out in their career and they didn't get a degree, and that's as high as they can go. So understand that. And I have my notes. Do you really know what you want and what you don't want? Many of you all don't know what you don't want. You have not invested time in therapy and healed from past prisons, okay, past relationships that were prisons for you. I talked to a lady recently who was talking about a man that for years she found out he had another woman. But when she told me the story, I said, oh, wait a minute. It doesn't sound like he had another woman officially. The woman lived in the basement. And I told her many women are so comfortable they won't leave. Y'all, this stuff is deeper than you realize. There are people in 20 plus year marriages that the reason why these men have women on the side is because the women don't want them. They don't have sex with them. The men can't stand them, but they don't want to do the division of property and resources and all of that. Okay. Is it right? Is it wrong? I can't say. I don't want to share a man because it's not my personality. But many women understand they can't get out there and get a second or third husband, and they got to keep what they have, and the men don't want to lose. Okay, so you all have to understand what is it that you want and what you're willing to put up with. But do you really know your love languages? You know your attachment styles. You all are not investing time to understand these things. And then you're paying people on the internet that are creating content based on their experiences. My content's based on my relevant experiences. I get it. I don't do this full time though. But now you're all confused. You guys are all over the place with your confusion. I can tell from the comments. You need to find a group and get some books and stick with it and get what you qualify for. You're not going to probably even get what you necessarily wanted in your 20s, because many of you all have lists from when you were 20 some years old and you really were at your best. You looked your best, you were the fittest you were going to be, and you had that energy and that fun. You're not her anymore. Okay, so you get what you qualify for. These men are amazing, but the window of opportunity for many of you is closing quickly, rapidly. Okay, you got 1 or 2 years left because you're getting exhausted and your frustration is really getting high. And then the three things that men desire, I'm only going to give you two. You have to watch the short video for the third one, but they want peace and pleasure, baby. And I got this from MJ Harris. I don't care what nobody says about him. He's amazing. Men want you to be there. They want to come home to peace. I recently, I'm a Leo. Okay, that's my zodiac sign. And I went out of town, and my husband and I were in New Orleans on a tour. And this woman was, found out was she and I shared the same birthday. And she's like, oh, yeah, honey, we Leos are hard to get along with. I'm hard. I tell men I'm hard to get along with, whatever else she said. And she looked at me, she's like, right. I said, mm-mm. I said, I'm not hard to get along with. I'm very easy. I looked at my husband. I said, he'll tell you I'm easy to get along with. He said, yeah. And she's like, wow. By the end of that tour, she said, you have really inspired me. Like, I don't want to live this hard life. I said, what man wants to be with a woman talking about I'm hard to get along with? We're tough. We Leos, we're tough. Y'all don't understand. Men don't, this stuff is funny when you're young. Men, y'all young people can say that. But in your 40s, you want to be known as a person that's difficult to get along with. And you think a man wants that? You want to be high maintenance in your 40s? You want to have a man think that you're going to be contentious when he gets home and argumentative and have a little edge and be sassy. No, I don't want that. His pleasure. Um, and not just talking about sex, okay? Because these 50 plus year old men, honey, they didn't have it all. They didn't seen it all. They listen. Probably ain't much you can do that they haven't either seen, done, tried, whatever, okay, before. But pleasure in terms of his sensory, right? His senses, his how do you make him feel? When he comes through that door, uh, beyond the bedroom, when you're just sitting there watching TV, when you're going to places, when you're fixing his plate and cooking him a nice dinner, even if you can't cook great. My husband and I enjoy food. I have his note ready for him when he comes home. I have his water ready for him, his snack, his we walk through the door. How was your day, sweetheart? How I speak to him, the nature of how I just understand him. How do you make him feel? Okay. So this is kind of the long video because I've not created a long video in a while. I got to go get ready for my next meeting, but I just want you all to get the love you desire and deserve. Join the Happy Wife Project. I'm on a mission to help 100 of you get to I do. Okay. That's it for me. I'm not running a bunch of different things. This is it. And O'Shea Duke Jackson, if you ever make it to my videos, no, I'm not investing on a huge production. This is it in my kitchen because I run a real business and I don't want more to do. I want you all to live beautiful lives. I want you to live soft lives if you so choose. But if success is your drug and you're still climbing the corporate ladder and you're okay with that, be okay with the type of man that you attract and that you qualify for. Okay? Join the Happy Wife Project. And I am, again, cheering for your success. Bye.